Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Shadow Spartan, and I'm going to talk again. It's pretty much a usual update about the channel and see how it's going to go for the next year. Well, honestly, I don't know how it's going to go for next year. I do think this could be the end for this channel, and well, I'm not going to. Well, I don't know. Sorry. Well, I think more or less it is going to be the end of it, and I think it's pretty much on me. It's pretty much my fault. By look at the newer videos, I'm not newer videos. Pretty much most of the likes and scales are pretty much lower than they used to be when I very began this channel. So I think that's pretty much on me because more or less I haven't paid much attention to this channel as I used to. Now I'm not going to be like all those people who trying to blame the algorithm of YouTube or anything like that. This is pretty much on me, more or less, and I, well, more or less didn't pay more attention to it, and I kind of stopped. The problem was when I started and did the videos I wanted to, I didn't know what videos I wanted to do next. I mean, the two videos I started with first was the Godzilla video, which was going to be talking about about Godzilla King of the Monsters movie and the designs, what I think they were going to look like, and the Godzilla versus Zilla comic version. And I think also after that were the two main videos I wanted to do. And of course, the Godzilla music video. What was that one called? Well, you know which one it was. The one which is the biggest one of my channel, which is the most popular. I'll probably have a picture of it somewhere in the beginning. I don't know. So, and then afterwards we had the main two videos I had for my best friends. You know, the Five Nights at Freddy's reaction, which was one of my best friends who really liked the video, and one of my other friends who wanted me both to do the Zootopia comic and Blue X Indoraptor comic. Now, okay, I'm going to talk about that one first. There's a bit of a big story about why that video hasn't continued, more or less. Why haven't we made it? I did try, and I decided to go when I made the remake of it a while ago, and it was deleted in 7 days. I did say I was going to take a break. You guys know that video, if anyone watched it, and well, pretty much I didn't take a break. Obviously, there was a guy who pretty much gave me on a comment, which kind of gave me a feel to come back and do it again and get back onto the video. So I pretty much forgot his name now. I think it was Foxy something. I don't know. I have his name in the side corner, and that's helped me come back and gave me a bit of a confidence to try and do this again. So that was about it. So when I tried to talk to the person who did the comic, I had decided to talk to and see. I don't know if it's a he or she. I don't really want to say. So I talked to the maker of that comic and asked if I can redo the video. The person sadly said he would not want his comic to come out because it's pretty much copyrighted by him. So I said that's fine. I apologize for doing it without your permission, and that's why I won't be continuing that comic. That comic won't be made again. Never. Ever again. So that's one reason why. And I think I'm beginning to see after a while, I think my videos nowadays, they are going downhill slowly. From the last one, which was, I forgot now. I think I'll put I'll put it down somewhere on the side of how many the first 3 videos made and the other ones afterwards. Like if you looked at my Godzilla King of the Monsters video, my first ever one I made, that one reached a big like, and it's still pretty good at that time. I still am proud of that one, even though the name change. Well, the name change. Yeah, I named it one thing, but my friend pretty much, when he uploaded it on the channel, named it completely different. I didn't tell him at the time we changed the name. So that's why it's got 2 sort of names. Wow, that was pretty funny. And then you had my biggest favorite one I made, which was Godzilla vs. Zilla, the fight comic version, which was the biggest one I liked. I really did love doing that one. That one blew up. I actually did think that one blew up and pretty much made the video as it was, which I quite enjoyed. And then you had the music video, like I said, for the comics, and which was from the comics. Then I had another comic I did where I just did a full story comic about the whole pages. I do want to go back into that, but the problem is I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble with copyright claims and all that stuff. So that's the problem with that one. What are you going to do with that? So that was the problem with that. So I don't know which viewerships of all them. I think they've gone high. They've really pretty much gone big. If you don't, I wish I knew how many likes they were right now, but I don't think I have it on my thing, sadly. How many was it? It was something, I think, but I don't know. But we're gonna go back to why I think the channel might be over. I think after a while, I have seen the channel has gone downhill lately, and I think maybe because it isn't as good as it used to be. You know, I can understand that more or less. That's fine with me because when I started this years ago, that was back in when I started. That was on the 27th of March, 2015, I would say. Okay, honestly, no. I did have a channel after that, way back then before I started. That was named Pete Mills. That was the channel I named it as. I started that at school. I thought at the time being a YouTuber would be cool, and I thought that would be quite nice. Sadly, though, it didn't really go well for me. When I told some people I knew, they told someone else, and I pretty much got beat up because of it. I think more or less in that time period, I think for some reason, being a nerdy guy who likes comic books and like I did in monster movies, it didn't really go well for me. A lot of people did beat me up for it a lot for that sort of stuff because in that school we all know if you don't like what they like, you get beat up for it. So that's classic. So that was the main reason for that one. Well, and so after that, I decided I didn't want to be. I didn't do any videos after that. I did a few little random Marvel videos doing different things. They didn't make any sense at the time, but that's what I did with those. I did those more or less. I think the channel I named that from that was called, I don't know, maybe Dead Man's World, I think it used to be called. But I did delete it because of that. But when I got into college, I don't know. I think I wanted to go back into the video stuff again. So that's when I started making this channel. I didn't know what to name it at first. Sorry. I was going to name it like maybe my real name, but everyone had this name, so it wouldn't be good. I tried the other name, that wouldn't work. So I decided, at that time, I picked two random things. At that time, I was playing Halo at the time, Halo Reach, I think, one of my favorite games. So I thought Spartan, and then I had looked at another character I liked from a TV show I used to like, from Sonic the Hedgehog, which was Shadow the Hedgehog, and I thought Shadow Spartan. And then we put the number 11. Then we put the number. The number actually came from a commercial, which is in the UK, which is the 118 commercial. And I thought, okay, we'll name that as well. So we put all three of those in, and that's how this channel was made from the beginning. It was made from that, which was kind of nice, actually. So I did quite enjoy that. I really loved how it became from that sort of thing. So that was good for me. I enjoyed that sort of level. So what are you gonna do on that? Okay, and now I know this. I'm sorry, this video may not be saying anything much, but I do feel like I'm just gonna say I feel like this channel might end soon, and I'm not gonna blame anyone, more or less. It's pretty much on me to keep the channel going, and I didn't. I couldn't keep the channel going. And for the guy who pretty much gave me the confidence to continue, I appreciate that, mate. I really do. But doesn't mean I'm giving up on the channel. as much as I want to. I feel like I should, but I really much respect this channel for make. I really care about this channel, so I don't think I will delete it. If people are panicking like saying, "Oh, I'm going to delete it," I'm not going to delete it. But I just feel like the uploads might be even lesser than they are as usual. I mean, how when I started this, I wasn't expecting the subscribers I thought I would get from this. I mean, hell, when I started, I think I was only thinking 0 subscribers, 1 like, and maybe 10 views, more or less. That's all I thought I was going to get for these videos. But it blew up in my face. We made it to 3,980 subscribers, and it was pretty great. It was an awesome sort of feeling at the time. If you looked at all the views I have from all my favorite shows, they're all pretty good. I mean, wow, yeah, it's emotional right now. I mean, I never thought the videos would go like this at all. Like my first video, like I said, which was the Godzilla 2008. I'm looking it up now, so that's why I'm seeing it. That video had 904 likes, which was kind of a big thing. I kind of loved that for it. I was quite happy with that. The second one after that was the Godzilla vs. Zilla, the comic version, where you have them fighting each other. That reached the number of 5.7k likes. So I don't know what that means. I'm pretty much old school. Then I had another one, which was the Godzilla music video, My Demons. That's what I'm trying to remember. And that one had 4.4 likes, and I kind of enjoyed that a lot. And so it's pretty much good. There were some videos that didn't go well afterwards. I did do 2 which weren't liked, but you could see after a while the likes and views for these did go down after a while, and I accepted it. Some of my videos only make it up to, I think one of them was 247, and then then another one was 80, then 91, then 24, and all that stuff. They went down a few views, but that was fine. Some of these videos, as I said, were made from friends. Friends requested some of these videos, and I did them. And some I just really wanted to do. I knew they wouldn't make any likes. I mean, the one I made before that was a Shadow Spartan reaction, which was Godzilla versus Hikato from the Sci-Fi Guy. I thought that was not going to get any likes, but that had up to 8 likes. I was quite happy with that. And then I did the Monster series, Bonds of Blood. All those went to either 7 likes, 8 likes, 4. They mostly went down after a while. I did see them going down after a while. That was fine. And then the newest one of Godzilla I did, which was Godzilla vs. Kong tribute, that had 13 likes. But that's fine with me. I did enjoy it. And now looking at these newer ones, I have no idea. I'm looking at them now. Like the 2 Godzilla ones I made, I think one had only 2 likes and one has 3 likes. Honestly, I didn't expect that. And that was the Zilla reaction. I wasn't planning to do a Zilla sort of reaction, have a Zilla puppet and do the reactions. But one of my friends kind of liked it. So I don't know. Maybe I would do it again. It depends, more or less. I think about doing another one with animation. Godzilla doing Chin. I think it was called Chin Godzilla animation. I think one of my friends said to do that. And then there was another one where I was going to have Godzilla play a video game of the puppet. I think it was called, what was it called? Shadows or something. I'll have the picture of it shown. And I was going to have it do a reaction to that. I also want to do some more reactions as well. Like I want to do the trailer I just saw of Master Chief versus Noble 6. So the channel is not dead. I'm not going to give it up, but I do feel like I'm going to have to say some of the loads will be longer. There'll be longer. There'll be bigger gaps between uploads than there are as usual. Usually there'll be like 3 weeks an upload, or maybe 7, or maybe a month. But I do feel like it's going to go like that. So because I think I reached the peak for this channel. I do have another channel I want to try and do, which was Git Studios. And as you can see, I'm doing right in front of you is probably some sketches and drawings. Where I'm probably going to be doing more of like that. I'm going to do sketches of stuff, and I'm going to do stop motion, and I might try and upload some of my old Halo machinimas. Yeah, I did some Halo machinimas when I was younger. They were going to go on the Shadow Spartan channel, but I never had the courage to put them in there. But I think I'll put them up on that one. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I think maybe it might end for me sooner or later. I think this year, the channel might be dead for this year. I don't know. Who knows how it's going to go? Maybe this year the channel will die, or maybe it'll come back in action, or maybe next year it'll die. I don't know. But I do believe this channel might have reached its limit. And I want to say thanks to everyone who pretty much was there throughout the beginning of this journey with me. And it was really great. Sorry this video was random as fuck, but well, what are you gonna do? It's still a good thing. I still had fun. I know I kept promising you guys a lot of videos like to do, and I never did. Like I was doing more reactions to more If Monster Could Talk videos. And I couldn't because, like again, me and my mate live in different towns, so it's difficult for us to come together to do these. But we did enjoy our last one, which was Dino Croc versus Super Gator, and that had 80 likes. I was quite proud of that one. We do try and do some videos together sometimes to do reactions. Some don't make it, but hey, it's the best we can do. But that one was I quite liked. So I don't know. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. And then we also had videos. I was gonna do comics on these. Like I was gonna do Godzilla Apocalypse thing, but I couldn't because I didn't know I was gonna get in trouble for it. A lot of people said I could get in trouble. So I know I failed a lot of this on. Pretty much it's all on me, and I pretty much failed miserably. I ain't gonna be like, I hate to say his name, but I'm going to have to. Like Venturian Tales, if he's listening to this, I'm a big fan still. I did love your videos when I was a kid. I'm not going to be like him and say, oh, it's YouTube's fault. They changed your algorithm. It's not. It's pretty much my responsibility to keep it going, but I couldn't. So maybe I've reached the end of it. Oh, but anyway, I think I'm going to stop this now. I think I'm going to stop the video, this reaction recording now. I pretty much said all I can say about it. I hope maybe I'll have all you guys come back in the future, maybe for this year or next year, and we'll do to see more videos. I hope maybe we can come back from this, but I don't think we will. I'm just going to say if not, thanks for the 10 years of this channel. Yeah, 10 years it's been here since I started in 2015. So I want to say thanks for the 10 years, and I hope to see you guys in the future. If not, thanks for everything. I really appreciate it. And this is true. And I hope maybe you would check maybe my next channel, but it's your choice. It's called Git Studios. It's quite easy to find, but it's your guys' choice. Anyway, thanks for everything, and I hope to see you again in the future. And goodbye.